Ireland is on the brink of its worst ever recession as the economic impact of coronavirus on the country is laid bare. Experts have forecast a slump in gross domestic product of between 12.4% and 17% as a fresh deficit and job losses crisis evolves out of the pandemic. The crisis has sparked a totemic political debate over new austerity measures after Dublin battled hard to bring its mountain of debt from the 2008 financial control back under control. Ireland was then handed an international bailout and told to implement a €29.8 billion austerity drive. But the country managed to turn around from the disaster to achieve full employment and a budget surplus before the coronavirus outbreak. Conor O'Toole, a senior researcher at the Economic and Social Research Institute think tank, said, "The scale of the shock that we have faced is completely unprecedented and without equivalent in modern economic times." Experts have said the economic downturn will make efforts to form a coalition government even more difficult. At the heart of the negotiations, a deficit reduction plan that will kick in from 2022 or 2023 after an initial stimulus package's attempts to reboot Ireland's recovery. It is said to be a key area of sensitivity in the tales between the country's political leaders. Economists have said Dublin will be forced to cut spending or raise taxes in order to once again tackle the national debt. Sebastian Barnes, acting chairman of the Irish Fiscal Advisory Council, said, "The next government will need to make some important and difficult decisions about its competition spending and tax objectives." This could cause political controversies further down the line after politicians at the last election in February promised to use budget surpluses to boost spending. Teresa Reedy, a political analyst at University College Cork, said the dominant political issue was no Ireland's fiscal black hole. She said, "The election campaign was built around a best-case scenario in terms of economic growth. In terms of what we're seeing now, to call it a worst-case scenario doesn't fully capture the extent of the economic damage." Premier Leo Varadkar's Fine Gael finished in third place in the election behind Fianna Fáil, which won the most seats in the Dáil Assembly.